You have asthma. Don't let asthma have you.
That's about it.
Thank you,
what's
sir.
going on? What's your name, sir?
Eric Wilson,
How old are you?
18.
So how does asthma affect you?
Asthma affects me because I have it. First of all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't breathe sometimes, you know what I mean? You can't get around like you want to sometimes, you know. Sometimes you can't keep up with certain people in certain sports, because, you know, your asthma going to affect you, whatever. Got to constantly carry around a pump. It's kind of inconvenient sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to do some things, you know what I mean? As you know, but, you know, besides the question, you know what I'm saying? That's inside doors, outside doors, you know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing because the asthma is going to stop you some kind of way. And, you know, if you can't breathe, you can't live. So that's basically how it affects me.
How does asthma affect the community?
How it affects my community because if I see somebody hurt, I'm hurt, basically. You know what I mean? If I see a little kid sick over there, you know, with asthma, you know, having an asthma attack, that's, you know what I'm saying, I'm a feel for it. So, you know what I'm saying, it affects my community because basically that's like, you know, that's a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, that's like running the population out of my community and all that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, our community is big, and with asthma, it's like, it takes some people out the, you know, community because you got them triggers that's here alone.
I feel you. Thank you for your time. So what's your name?
Well, Aaronson.
Alright. How does asthma affect you?
Me personally, it affects me because I was a victim of asthma for about 3/4 of my life. I'm 19, so I've given, that's about, about 16 years. I lost it around 16, and I had several asthma attacks from 1 to 8 years old. That's how it affected me.
Alright, so how does asthma affect your community?
Cause, man, asthma, you got trucks, the Hunts Point community, you got trucks infecting the whole area, from groundwater to air, contaminating the whole land. And the environment's not the only one getting affected. You got kids who sitting here dying. In fact, I know a girl on my block that just died from an asthma attack. It's killing kids everywhere, and it's up to y'all to stop it.
Please, Lisa. Please. What's
Now,
wrong?
kids are gonna be joined too.
Where?
Like this.
So these are the vents, huh? Where you coming from, Getty? Well, you take the bus over there? This is on. Ain't it? Fuck this out, right?
It's amazing what kids can do and keep their brains.
These are the vents.
Also in the Hunts Point community, and we're interested in learning about the air filtration system which is placed in this school. And the school is a year old now? Yeah. A year old, and how the air filtration system is affecting the young children who are learning here in the learning environment.
I mean, our goal was, when we created this space, was to create sort of a haven, if you may, from all the pollution that we're dealing with in the community. And so the HVAC system, which is our heating and air conditioning, was intentionally designed with multiple filters. So we have 7 filters, 6 different units throughout the building that are constantly bringing in fresh air and filtering it. And so, I think most people can tell when you walk in the building. It feels good, the air feels fresh. There's a big difference from sort of the standard old buildings that a lot of schools are housed in these days.
Do you think that the air filtration system has made an addition to the decrease in asthma attacks during the school day?
I mean, I would like to say that, but I really wouldn't be able to speak to that without looking at numbers and what, sort of incidence of asthma before versus after, and we don't have that kind of data. We have a lot of children in our school that do suffer from asthma. And I think during the day, I would have to say we haven't had many issues. So, I don't know if it's directly correlated to our, the air quality here, but it would be, nice to look at.
Okay. Thank you very much
You're
for your
welcome.
time. Can you just say your name?
Yes, I'm Allison Blumenthal. I'm the Finance and Operations Manager.
Do you have asthma?
I do not know.
Do you know anybody that has asthma?
Yes, a lot of my students.
What are their ages?
I know kids from age 10 to age 16.
Do you know what triggers asthma?
Some things. Stress can trigger asthma, pollen, pollution, exercise, even exercise can't necessarily trigger it, but overexertion.
Do you live in an industrial or a residential area?
I live in a residential area, but I work in an industrial.
So do you know about NYOFCo?
Yes, I do. Anything you want to know about?
Yeah, you can give up. Yeah.
Okay, well, NYOFCo treats raw sewage. It is considered to be one of the major polluters in the neighborhood. However, I do also know that they, try to donate a couple of trees here and there. It's hard to offset, but it doesn't offset what they do. And hopefully, with the greening up of Hunts Point, Lafayette and Longwood, and Green for Breathing, Sustainable South Park, we'll get it clean. Also, there's an NYU asthma truck from NYU University, and they're doing a study on asthma in Hunts Point, where 5th graders and 6th graders carry around backpacks to measure air quality. And they're going to analyze the data to see whether or not this neighborhood is the worst for asthma.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.